Secrets of the Pink Kush. What is the Living God? Written by William H. Bradshaw. This information is derived from my book, Secrets of the Pink Kush. Please note that I am not an occultist or religious, but a scientist, and my objective is to remain unbiased and only present the facts that I discovered during my lengthy research project. Nobody has been able to solve this ancient mystery until now. The key to this discovery was polyploidism, an open and scientific mind and knowledge found in ancient texts. One cannot ignore the Bible, as many scientists do, for it truly is the Word of God, as we will discover. Which God, or the definition of God, may, however, be another question altogether. The living God. This question is who or what is the living God? Many have heard of a living God, and many have never heard this term. I myself had never really heard this term until quite recently, or I had forgotten this term. I'm not attempting to be facetious, ridicule anybody, or question their religious views. This, to the surprise of many, is actually a serious question that deserves an answer, because I now know that the God that many worship is a living God. The living God is actually the ruler of the tetraploid humans, or at least the king or queen of many of the tetraploid humans. A tetraploid human is a human being that has 4 sets of chromosomes. Normally, people only have 2 sets of chromosomes, one from each parent. When a mitotic poison, such as colchicine or oryzalin, is introduced during meiosis, then the cells are prevented from dividing. This results in doubling of the chromosomes. The solution strength and saturation period are important, as too much or too long will result in killing the cells, causing the fetus to abort. Tetraploids exist as plants, insects, mammals, and animals, including humans. Some of the mainstream scientists attempt to dissuade people from believing in tetraploidy within humans, probably due to the implications for the status quo. The proof is overwhelming, such that they can no longer deny their existence and their past influences, like the establishment of civilization and the building of megalithic structures, even on other planets within our solar system. The tetraploid humans have been with us for about 12,000 years, according to my research and estimates using population growth calculations and adjustments made due to their slower growth and reproductive rates. They have been known as many names, including gods, giants, troglodytes, incubus, succubus, Rephaim, Nephilim, and aliens. Actually, Nephilim are actually triploids, which is a tetraploid mating with a diploid, which is mentioned in the Bible. I'm not going to address this in this document. I have it in other ones. Now, they are real, and they do exist, and they control mankind through their contacts called prophets. These giant tetraploid humans are the ones that introduced civilization, including writing, and wrote some of the following works that are known to us. This includes the Bible, the Art of War, the Emerald Text, Mayan texts, and many others that are yet to be translated. Yes, the living God is a real person, a real earthly God that most likely lives within the hollow earth or in some volcanic mountain, also a known domain. This is, of course, not the same as what most conceive as being God, the real creator of the universe, if one exists. These tetraploid humans are the ones that fly in UFOs as sky gods and can punish and do as any that do not obey his or her commands. I said her because the Judeans, Hindus, Sikhs, Jains, Roman Catholics, and others actually worship a female goddess, a giant tetraploid queen referred to as Lucifer, or Venus, or the morning star, which is the goddess of a matriarchal society. Yet others worship another god, a nature god, often referred to as Satan. This is the god of a patriarchal society. There is another tetraploid human god that ranks higher than either Lucifer or Satan. One cannot meet with this living god, as he or she is ruler of earth, and mere diploid humans are deemed not worthy enough to meet with him or her. Enoch was the 7th generational son of Adam and wrote the book of Enoch according to what these tetraploid humans dictated. Enoch did actually see the living God when the angels, which was 2 giants, came and took him to see the various locations of the tetraploid humans. The living God seems to keep reminding humanity of his or her laws through the 7th son of Adam and then the 7th son of Enoch, etc. Enoch describes his trip with these 2 giants and actually describes some of the megalithic structures that we are now discovering, or at least the real reason behind their existence. He even tells of his experience in seeing God, although he was not allowed to meet God up close. The angels surrounded God, crying, "Holy, holy, holy." See the book for more details of this account. This, and that book I'm talking about is referring to Secrets of the Pink Kush, or you can read the book of Enoch. This information can be completely verified. The evidence is incontrovertible, and the truth is self-evident. Perhaps there is another living God beyond her or him, and he or she demands our ultimate worship and tribute. Something that started as tribute is now what many call religion. Is it possible that the real living God is not a tetraploid, but an octoploid human? This would mean 8 sets of chromosomes, and they would be well over 20 feet tall. It would be both scary and amazing concurrently if such a being could exist, as each higher level of ploidy is harder to create and survive due to natural laws. This person would also have an extremely long lifespan, probably well over 500 years, and maybe even longer. This is based upon direct correlation with cell size and may not be totally accurate, but I have made several personal observations of many polyploids which suggest that a factor of 2 can be employed by predicting double chromosomes. This equates to a factor of 4 for an octoploid. Again, I must state that the probability of an octoploid being created and surviving is extremely low, but still remains a possibility. Is there one God? The existence of tetraploid humans and their role-playing of God or gods does not negate the possibility that one true God does indeed exist. It seems to this author that the constant deception of a number of these tetraploids, many of whose acts are described within religious texts, including their enslavement of humans and other nefarious acts like cannibalism, precludes these specific tetraploid humans from being truly divine in any respect. I believe that they just seek for us humans to adhere to a form of civilization that they implemented and authorized. This has absolutely no bearing on the wishes of a true singular God or creator. Nobody, neither tetraploid nor diploid humans, can truly answer the question, and as such, neither can I. But it appears that nature itself is the true real God. It is quite possible that some of these tetraploid humans have a higher level of divinity due to their higher level of ploidy, being tetraploid humans. This implies that they could in fact be real angels, and thus act as servants and are messengers for God. They may have a more intimate knowledge of a true singular God that we as scientists simply cannot comprehend at this juncture. I cannot presume to know the correct answer for these ancient questions, as it is simply beyond my powers. It is ultra-virus. Perhaps the All Earth is the location to which God was referring, and Shambhala is the capital. Perhaps it is all real and not just a virtual or spiritual place, or perhaps it is a combination of all these. Only God knows, and the other tetraploid humans. Secrets of the Pink Kush. The book Secrets of the Pink Kush reveals the science and facts behind these tetraploid humans. They do not want their existence known, and they have help from some people among us. Find out whom, and more importantly, why. Hint, it involves an ancient conspiracy that threatens all of mankind due to its evil nature. Thank you for your interest in this subject.